Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 as Karl Karling. In the last episode we conquered Saxony up here, kind of unwillingly. I didn't really want it, it's all tribal land and it's full of high chiefs that just hate me and aren't ever going to like me, but we can always get rid of it if we want to by just granting the kingdom independence. We'll keep it for the moment and see how it goes. We also declared war for our claim on Lombardy, which is going okay so far. We're waiting for the Lombard army to come over here and try and siege their capital back, and we're going to go and fight them. So let's continue. We also at some point got down under our vassal limit, which is good. I think it's a combination of our gaining some diplomacy thanks to our hunting dog and our vassals consolidating themselves. So that's pretty good, just in time for us to gain a bunch more land and likely go back over our vassal limit. So let's see. Can we get in here without a river crossing from anywhere? I don't think we can. So I'm gonna have to accept that. We have enough numbers to carry the battle though. Ended up being a little closer than we might have liked. We captured a count and got up to 54% more score. We'll follow the army and fight them again. Captured a mayor. Speaking of, we should actually ransom these prisoners. Assuming they're not contributing war score, which they are not. Actually, we can only ransom one of them. But still, that's better than nothing. We actually have enough gold now to create another duchy title if we need to. And we have a new pope. Alright. And the Duke of Burgundy inherited the Duchy of Toulouse, so some more consolidation of vassals there, though is at the expense of having a more powerful vassal, which could be bad. Captured a count again, and another bishop. We do of course have dangerous factions at the moment. They are, however, just looking for elective succession, which I would be quite happy to grant them if they present their demands. Though I'm not too worried about doing anything about that for the moment. Our vassal was given a seat in the College of Cardinals. That's pretty good. Apparently, we control most of them. Poland, Roland, not Poland. I don't think Poland even exists yet. There's a lesser Poland over there. A young nobleman called Roland has approached you, declaring that he wishes to serve you. You have heard his name before. He is known to be a strong warrior and able diplomat, wise beyond his years, and especially familiar with the Breton lands to the west. He would surely be a useful addition to your court. Yes, let's welcome him. Why would we refuse? Let's check him out. Roland de Bretagne. He's strong and attractive, and also honest and brave. Only a tough soldier, but also an aggressive leader. Okay. Welcome to the court. Measles. My wife is pregnant again, so we may end up with more inheritance problems here. We do have 3 kingdom titles, the other one being Saxony. We won the siege up to 75%. I think we'll go and fight the Lombard army so that they can't take back the siege of the capital. We have a new Duke of Holland and Brabant, who is 0 years old, so he won't be causing me any trouble at least. Ooh, this faction is at 220%. You imagine is close to firing. had this guy just create a new duchy title. We'll see if we have any vassals that are supposed to be under him. I don't think so. It's just these two counties, which he holds himself. So our son, Pepin the Hunchback, requires educating. I suppose we will get opinion for him, so we'll, how about give him to new Duke of Auvergne. Seems reasonable. And we have a new Duke of Thuringia, who is 10. And our Queen Mother died a natural death. So she's no longer our spy master. I sure hope she wasn't necessary for any future story events. I think she's played her part well enough, though. We'll appoint this mayor and send him off to Constantinople. We inherited a county, which puts us over our domain limit. So we'll just give it away to somebody else. Or, actually, let's see. It was over here. I would like to try and consolidate my domain a little bit. So, I guess we'll give away these two counties. Would have been the same one anyway. Actually, we just need to give away one, so this one is fine. To reset our search here. Sure, this quick character seems deserving. And we fulfill the ambition to amass wealth, which is nice. We're up to 500 gold. We will try to become a paragon of virtue, why not? Let's just check that it's only the elective succession factions that are dangerous. That is the case. Our High Chief is doing stuff, which is fine. Widukind. The Saxons are a people, or possibly it's Widukind, if it's the Saxons. Anyway, they are a people that cling fiercely to their old traditions after suffering defeats and conquest. In spite of tenacious resistance, discontent has continued to simmer in the pagan Saxon lands. Tell me about it. Raids on tax collectors, defiance of church duties, all these things have been annoyances to the new rulers without really presenting any severe danger. Now, however, things seem to have changed. A rebel leader has emerged, uniting the rebellious Saxons and gathering warriors for more concerted attacks. He calls himself Widukind, a name that means Child of the Woods, in obvious reference to old pagan myths, and fitting to the hit-and-run tactics used by his forces thus far. The army he is gathering is growing, however. These indomitable Saxons. So we have a Saxon rebellion, which is inconveniently timed during my war against Lombardy. Ooh, geez, it's pretty large as well, 12,000. That is more troops than we have. So what happens if we were to surrender here? We'd lose the Kingdom of Saxony, which I would not be too sorry to see it go. We would lose 100 prestige, which is not nothing, but I would rather not. Well, we'll see. He is losing a lot of troops to attrition right now. If he gets pretty low, we might be able to beat him. To 90% against Lombardy. We do have enough money for the hiring of mercenaries if we needed to. Unfortunately, holy orders do not exist yet. Or we'd be able to use them against the Saxons. I think we could probably afford somewhere in the region of 2,000 to 3,000 mercenaries, which isn't really going to help us against this many troops. Okay, we had another son, who stands now to inherit the Kingdom of Saxony, if we still have it by that time. So I don't know what conditions we have to fulfill to be able to enact this decision. We have to be King of Italy, and the Pope has to like me, and he will crown me a Holy Roman Emperor. Also, we need 1,000 prestige, but that's not too far off. Okay. But it seems that could happen pretty soon. We are losing sieges up here. But winning them down here, let's go and fight the Lombard army one more time. Hopefully just once more. And that did get us to 100. So we'll enforce our demands here. And of course that puts us back well over our vassal limits. But that's fine. Just have to deal with it for the moment. We can conscript merchant ships apparently, but I don't think there's any reason for that. So I think we'll be able to found the Holy Roman Empire if we just get the Pope's opinion up. The prestige will come in due course anyway. So what can we do about this? We can send him a gift, but I'm sure he's going to require a lot of gold. I guess we'll just send our chaplain down there to improve relations with him. And in the meantime, see how many troops we can raise. We'll disband and re-raise our troops, and also raise the new ones from the newly conquered Kingdom of Lombardy. Let's have them rendezvous over here and hopefully not get destroyed by the Saxon armies up here. Porphyrius of the peasant revolt here has declared a peasant revolt on me. Alright, well, we'll have to deal with that too. The Kingdom of Italy, the ancient Lombard kingdom, was established in Italy after a long history of migration originating in northern Europe. Along the way, the Lombards themselves have changed, both influencing and becoming influenced by the regions they have settled. Now it has finally come to pass that the Lombard lands in Italy no longer have a Lombard ruler, and this effectively spells the end of the name of the Kingdom of the Lombards. We shall henceforth speak of the Kingdom of Italy, but the Lombard heritage shall live on. So Lombardy changes name to Italy, that's fine. We have been spending a lot of time talking to Roland de Bretagne recently. He is not only loyal, but also wise, amiable, and very good company. And you have many things in common. A good and stalwart friend. It's nice. Roland the Brave, your loyal knight Roland, is truly distinguishing himself on campaign. He never fears to lead from the front in battle. He fires up his soldiers with his personal bravery, and he is always first into the fray and last to withdraw. Where outriders are needed for dangerous scouting missions, he insists on going, often being away for days behind enemy lines. Only all your soldiers were this brave and dedicated. Sounds like a pretty great guy. He is ill, though, unfortunately. He gains 30 prestige. Good for him. So, of course, the peasant revolt is in the absolutely most distant province of my entire realm. Okay, still losing sieges. We're only down to 6% war score. These are apparently not worth very much. I suppose being tribal holdings. You have discovered a plot where this high chief Seeks to fabricate a claim on the Kingdom of Saxony. Okay. Well, we definitely will not be able to ask him to end the plot. Oh, we will. Okay. So despite the fact that he does not like me at all, he'll do this because of the power difference. That's fine. So they have split up a bit up here, so we might have a chance to fight these armies individually. If we're lucky. You increase the Duke's opinion. Okay. Sounds good. Where are you headed? Down here. Well, if we were to try and attack this army, would that change anybody's mind about anything? They are headed in this direction. Can we finish this battle before they arrive? I don't think so. I think what we'll do is just run away, like brave Sir Robin, and let them continue doing sieges, losing men to siege events, and hopefully some attrition at some points. And maybe we'll be able to take them later. If they keep just sieging tribal holdings, it's not going to be worth much war score, so I think we have some time we can wait. In the meantime, we are up over 1,000 prestige, so it's only the Pope's opinion that is preventing us from taking that decision. This count has provided me with proof that the Duke of Upper Burgundy has been slandering me. I don't think Upper Burgundy is in any factions, so we'll just keep it to ourselves. And I think since we're not going to fight these guys in the near future anyway, we may as well take the long walk down to deal with these peasants. Okay, I think we can move our Chancellor to elsewhere. Duke of Lombardy and Pisa is furious, and also we declared war on him, usurped his title. He desires the kingdom. Don't think we're going to have much chance of making him like us. Maybe we should just concentrate on Burgundy instead, since he's not especially happy. My steward probably did not think I'd notice if a few coins here and there went missing, but the steady disappearance made me suspicious. Might it be that the gold is disappearing into his greedy fingers? We'll question him. I found some more evidence that he'd stolen the money and confronted him with it. He confessed and begged me to be just when punishing him. We will tell him to pay back the money he stole, which apparently does not result in us getting any money. That's okay. So we lose another siege down here. You wish to intercede on behalf of one of my prisoners, this count. We'll diplomatically explain why we cannot, and we will try to ransom him instead. And any other prisoners that we can ransom at the same time. Oh, we're still losing sieges up there, that's fine. Still only down to 14%, so it's going to take them a while. They will get ticking war score, I think, once they siege the entire kingdom. Which actually they are pretty close to doing, so maybe going to have to do something about that. I am pretty sure that 7,000 army has not disappeared, it's probably just lurking in the fog of war here. Though if they have disappeared, that would be great. Grand Mayor of Genoa has created the title Republic of Genoa. Okay. Fair enough. We get a vassal merchant republic there. The only other republic apparently is Amalfi, which is under the Byzantines. Uh-oh, we were maimed in battle by a valiant foeman. That's bad news. Fortunately, we have some counteracting health bonuses from our hunting focus and our hunting dog. So hopefully it won't result in too premature a death. We'll follow to Taranto. And to Salerno. We'll end the revolt and execute the perpetrator. Alright, so we're down to less than 4,000 troops. We could raise an additional 400 or so if we were to disband. But that's not really going to help us too much, I think. But we'll come up here and see what, if anything, we can do against these Saxon rebels. If we do have to just surrender to them, though, I'm not going to be too sad about it. Either way, though, it's going to have to wait for the next episode because we're out of time here, so thanks for watching, and join me again then.